What we're gonna do now is going to be separating the sleeve from the bodice, because the sleeve, there's no way it's gonna be in the same pattern, in the same direction as the bodice, because it's a sleeve. It's not gonna fall in the same, even if you try to match, even when you start sewing, guys, this type of pattern, and you try to do this yourself, you're gonna notice there's no way you can match the sleeve and the armhole in the same pattern. That doesn't happen. It's because the way that it's the way the pattern is made. There's no way. Okay, so we're gonna take the pattern out by, remember, clicking this little section here. It says none. Going back again, your little swatch is filled, so let's just take out the fill. We're gonna copy this and paste it, because we're gonna separate things right now. You see that? Right now, let me move this down. We don't need you. Kurt Cobain. We're gonna, you see this right here? We're gonna separate her. How? Let's just focus first on the bodice. Let's double click on that. You notice when I double click a line, look what happens. It jumps out on me, correct? Remember, we're copy and pasting it. We're not doing anything to the original line. You'll see why. You see that? I am gonna isolate it so I can see faintly the lines behind, and I'm gonna go and take out the sleeve lines. And now I'm just gonna go and do the side seam. Take it out. I only need the bodice. The bodice. I just separated the bodice. I don't need a stroke because the other layer that I copied from has the stroke information, correct? So just take out the stroke, and I'm just gonna fill the rest with my new plaid. Done. Now you notice, look, it's separated. I am gonna go control, arrange, send to the back. Done. Same thing now. I only have to fill in the sleeve. I can draw on top of this. Oh wait, hold on a second. No, I cannot. I can draw just on top of the sleeves. And it doesn't have to be that neat, honestly. It just needs to be filled in. Actually, the cuff will also be a different grain as well, by the way. Yes, most likely it is. Thank you, thank you. So you see this right here, guys? The sleeve has been separated, and it doesn't have to be that neat because, thank you. So you can see exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna be arranging now. I show how to arrange things in the past. Now we're gonna arrange it. But look when we fill it. I'm gonna do stripes on the sleeves. You see that? Now there's two ways to do this. I can just, Lucy has overlapping incorrectly. Well, guess what? Go control, arrange, or you can right click it, send to back. There you go. It looks pretty now. But this stripe right now is not the right angle, correct? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tilt. We just click on here. We're gonna tilt it to the side. We're gonna select this one, and we can eyedrop it that easily. I'll be right there with you, Serena. Same thing here. If you just want to extend it to the cuff, that's fine. It's just gonna be the same angle. Let's just believe that we're using the same angle for everything. We're gonna click on here, and we're gonna copy it. She's done. Now this looks more accurate on how a sleeve with a stripe would look. The sleeve with the stripe does not have a full 180-degree angle. It's like a 30-degree angle actually. Now we're gonna do the color. This color is the same situation. If I were to fill it out with the stripe, it's gonna look okay. If I want to see if I want to be able to get away with it, okay, fine. I use the tilt key and I can move it around. You see that? Move, move, move. Click and drag. You can play by separating each piece if you want. It's up to you. For example, if I were here and you know what? I want one side to be straight line and the other side no. Then I copy and paste the other one. You see that? I have a friend. And I can just isolate it by double clicking. So I only work on one. And I only did this. You see that? Right here. So I can just tilt this one to the side. And I drop it. See the difference now? The only thing that I have to make sure of is that it looks like it's the middle is not affected. Because remember, the placket cannot be made out of two different directions of fabric. That doesn't make sense. That's not how it's going to be cut. This is not a print. All right. So there you go. I can play with all types of patterns here. It's all about what you want to do. Okay. I want you to play with this. You notice what we did. A review of what we have done is we copy and paste the outline to separate it, because one of the outlines we're going to use as a stroke and the other one we're going to separate only for the bodice. Then we remove the sleeves, we put it on the back, we arrange it to be in the back. Same thing, we drew the sleeve on top, we put it to the back just to see the pattern, and we changed it, okay? I want you guys to get used to arranging things now. Now, I could put buttons here. So my last step, and I'm gonna cover that, would be putting the buttons and putting the shadows. You can do whatever you decide with the lines. I will actually prefer for you to play with grains. It's up to you, okay?